Hi, I'm Ashley from Through the Loop Yarncraft, and I'm so excited today to have you crochet with me the Galloway Fingerless Gloves. These fingerless gloves are perfect for anyone in your family and will make great fall or holiday gifts as well as market stock. They're quick to work up, and I use a really unique ribbing pattern for the band around the arm. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Let me know that you like this video. So for the Galloway Fingerless Gloves, I use City Tweed yarn provided by We Crochet. I wanted something with a classic fall feel that would be nice and warm. This yarn is a 55% merino wool, 25% superfine alpaca, and 20% Bengal tweed. So it's really nice and squishy to work with, giving the perfect feel for these gloves. I'll also be using a 5mm crochet hook, of course my favorite, the Furls Odyssey. This video follows along with the free written pattern over on my blog. Today we'll be going through the small medium size included in the premium PDF printable pattern. There is also a medium large size in that. For all that information, I'll link below to the blog post, which gives a full list of all the materials used and the written pattern. So let's grab our materials and make the Galloway Fingerless Gloves. Okay, so to get started on these small medium size, we're going to make our slip knot and chain 19. Now this pattern begins with the cuff around the arm, so we're going to start in this section here. We'll start in this section and then we will join that together and then continue in the round for the rest of the way. So we will start with our chain of So to finish off that first row, you want to have 18 half double crochet. So then we will chain 1 and turn. So row 2 will begin our repeat row for the cuff. And I've used a different sort of unique ribbing to get a really nice textured cuff on these, so I will show you how to do that. I've called it the half double crochet in the third front loop. So as we know, we've got our top two loops here that we normally work into. And then on the back, you've got your back loop, third back loop there. We've also got a third front loop. So that's these ones right underneath the front loop. So back loop, front loop, and then I've done the third front loop. So they're right down there. And the first one is right there. So when you're looking from the top, it's right underneath your front loop. So we will be working into that stitch for the remainder of the rows for the cuff. So we're going to half double crochet into the third front loop of that first stitch. And normally we go down into a stitch. For this one, instead of going down into it, what I've done is gone up into it. I've found that a little bit easier to work and gives it a nice textured look. So we're going to yarn over, go up into that third front loop, yarn over, pull it through, and finish off that half double crochet. And we will work that in each stitch across. Up, once you get the hang of it, it moves along quite quickly. And for the last one, we just want to go up into that last stitch there and finish off that row. Chain one. And there you go. Now we will turn for row 3. So as you can see, it's starting to get some of that nice textured look. So row 3 until row 18 are going to be a repeat of row 2, and that will just continue. If you do want to make it a little longer or shorter for the circumference of your wrist, you can feel free to do that. But otherwise, for me, I went for the 18 rows total. So again, we will yarn over, up into that third front loop, and finish the half double crochet. And as you can see, my work kind of bends down, making it really easy to access those front loops. And we'll look at see how the other side is coming along. There we go. So if you want to go ahead and finish rows 3 to 18, we will meet back here for joining them. Okay, I am now done my 18 rows, and it's time to join the ends together to make the cuff. So how I like to do this is I'm just going to flip it and bring the ends together. And then just the same way I will do the brim of my hats, I will line up the edges so they match and insert under those both rows there, yarn over, and just slip stitch to that loop. And we'll just do that all the way across, going into each stitch, making sure to get both sides, get a nice tight seal on those. If you do have another method that you prefer to use for joining the ends of bands or cuffs, feel free to use that. This is just my preferred method. and 24. Once you have your 24 stitches, slip stitch to the top of that first stitch and join that round and chain 1. Now for round 2, we're going to half double crochet in each of those stitches we just completed for round 1 all the way around again for a total of 24 half double crochet. So just complete that around and I'll meet you right back here. And again, I've completed 24 stitches for round 2. So we will just slip stitch to that first stitch and join the round. And you can see we're just coming along now with the hand portion. So now for round 3 to 6, you just want to repeat round 2. So go ahead and do round 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I will meet you right back here as we get ready to make the thumb hole. Okay, now that we have completed the 6 rounds of the hand portion, we're going to begin with the thumb holes. Now for the left and the right hand, I've done the thumb holes differently so that the seam where you've joined your rounds will be in the palm and not on the top of your hand where it's mostly visible. So I will do 2 parts and we'll go through the thumb hole first for the right hand and then we'll do it for the left hand. So to begin, for the right hand thumb hole, we'll chain 1 and we are going to half double crochet in the first 16 stitches. 16, and we will join the round. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our thumb holes, and we will continue back for, this will be the same for both the right and the left hand, starting from round 9 to 13. We're just going to half double crochet in each stitch around again from row 9 to 13. So complete those rounds and I will meet you right back here. All right, so now I have completed the 13 rows. I designed these to have a longer cuff to go down your arm, as well as a longer hand portion to kind of come to that second knuckle there for that almost full mitten feel with just your fingertips open for typing or phone or keys, driving, whatever. I was going for the most coverage while still being fingerless gloves. If you want them shorter, you can do less rows above the thumb hole. So now we'll move on into the final round, which has some decrease in it since it will sit at your fingertips. It's a little less wide. It'll make it a bit snug for you around your fingertips and not so open. So for round 14, we'll half double crochet in the first 4 stitches. And then we will half double crochet 2 together. And then we will half double crochet again in the next 4 stitches. And then half double crochet 2 together. And we will just keep repeating that all the way around. And then once we are finished, you'll slip stitch to that first stitch and tie off. So as you can see, we kind of have, it goes in just a little to be snug around your fingers. So you can weave in those ends. So next, we will come back to the thumb hole. Now, you have the option here. You can just leave it as is. I'll just put that on quickly and have just the basic thumb hole there. But I wanted the thumb hole to also be a little extended. So next I will show you how I did that. Okay, so for the thumb hole here, to make it a bit longer, I'm just going to rejoin some yarn. So I just started in the corner and then slip stitch to join a new piece on here. And then pull that, and then I just tucked that in there to get that out of my way there. So now we're just gonna crochet around the thumb hole, and for about 11 half double crochets is what it took me. And just kind of find anywhere you can put your hook in there. and 11, and then again join that round. And one more round. Did I just slip stitch to the top of that first chain or first stitch to join that and tie off. There you have your Galloway Fingerless Gloves. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed making the Galloway Fingerless Gloves. I do hope that they will make some fantastic gifts for you for the upcoming gift giving season. If you like this video, please do hit that subscribe button and that like and let me know. You can also pop on over to my blog and subscribe to the Loop newsletter so you'll always be the first to know for new pattern releases and some exclusive sales and offers. Again, I'm so glad you could join me today, and I will see you next time. Bye!